and welcome to my channel, and today I am so excited to announce that we have a brand new Let's Play. So this is going to be called Life of Grace. So we are actually creating the Luna family right now, and this is going to be the main family we're going to focus on throughout this Let's Play. So there's going to be a couple more families that we'll play with and a couple more that we'll explore and kind of develop characters along the way. So, but this is going to be the main one that we're going to focus on. So right now we're actually creating Grace's parents. So this is Sally Luna, and so when I created her, I kind of wanted her to look a little bit more quiet and a little bit introverted and maybe a little bit mousy, and maybe that's kind of right where Grace gets hers from. So she is actually, Sally is family oriented, she is cheerful, and she's a bookworm. So she's very introverted, but she's generally a very happy sim. So with that, I decided to pick out some very bright colored clothing for her. Some stuff that maybe I wouldn't necessarily normally pick. Because I am, if you literally have ever seen my wardrobe, it's pretty much all blacks. There is black, white, black, and black. And the white is only because I have it as a cami for when I go to work. Because when I go to work, I usually wear my jeans, and then I have a polo shirt I wear over the top, and then I have my cami underneath. So it makes it nice if I need to kind of, I wouldn't necessarily like change my shirt, but like if me and my husband are going out, at least I have the cami underneath so I don't get stuck wearing my polo. But anyway, so like I said, I was just kind of picking out some more colorful clothing for her. And so Grace's parents are actually going to be a lesbian couple. So this is Sally, and then we will be creating Raven next. And so through science, they ended up getting their DNA mixed together so they could actually create a child. So that is where Grace comes in, and so they're very a well-off, well-to-do family. So with that, they also want to help other children who necessarily haven't had parents that are as fortunate as them. So they also are adopting several siblings and several siblings for Grace. So we are actually going to be having one of their adopted kids placed in here in CreateASim, and then once we get into playing, we will be adopting a couple more. But Grace is going to be the oldest. She's going to be helping to take care of some of her younger siblings. So that's kind of where she's going to be getting her family-oriented trait from. So anyway, so we're going through, and like I said, we're creating Sally at the moment. So I don't really know what else to say. I don't really know what else to say about Sally. I really don't. I did pick up these names from these suggestions that were left down below on my Twitter feed anyway. So if you want to be able to leave any names or any ideas or anything, any suggestions, then I would suggest going and following me on Twitter, because that's going to be the fastest and easiest way you can pretty much get in touch with me. That's going to be the easiest. So alright, and so here we are. We're actually going to start creating a Luna. So she is going to be a musical genius. She has the traits family oriented, active, and she's a music lover. So as I was going through creating her, I kind of I like totally became like, I swear I know how to play this game, I think. But I totally had forgotten about the detail edit mode, because to be honest, when I go and I create sims, and when I'm going to make sims for like Let's Plays or even my own save files and that kind of stuff, I usually end up randomizing a sim a couple times, maybe change a feature here and there, but for the most part the sims pretty much look almost like how they had when they were first randomized. And that especially goes for Sally. Sally was pretty much randomized as is, and was left that way. So, like I said, Raven is athletic. Did I say that? Did I say she's family oriented, active, and a music lover? God, I really hope I did. Anyway. Yeah, I really hope so. I wasn't really paying that much attention when I was talking before. Anyway, so when I had randomized her, she was actually quite big. So I was like, she's an active sim. She shouldn't be that big. So I ended up taking down her weight a bit. Ended up leaning her up a lot. And so I figured since she's actually worked really hard to actually make herself look as fit and trim as she does, I did end up picking maybe some shirts and stuff that were a little bit more, I wouldn't necessarily like revealing, but showed off, excuse me, showed off a little bit more skin than maybe the typical sim would. But I did end up finding quite a bit of stuff I really liked about her. A lot of clothes I really liked on her. But I figured she's a little bit more, I guess you could say a little bit more professional of the two of them. So she'll usually have her hair pulled back and that sort of stuff. That's partially because I couldn't really find any good hairstyles that would actually fit her hair. Or fit her. Well, there was, but it was either I was going to have to take her hair up even more or just kind of like live with it. So I really like the way that I had the length that I had her hair, so I kind of just tried to keep it like in that same length family. She is supposed to have medium length hair, and then Sally has long hair. And then when we go through and we do, because we do end up using Play with Genetics for the for Grace, so I don't end up actually changing any of her features, and it's mostly because if we're playing with genetics, then she's gonna look like her parents' genetic material was mixed up, and so, or mixed together. That's actually the word I was looking for. So I didn't want to change anything actually about her, except for kind of like just the way their hair looks. I did contemplate changing the actual color of her hair, but I decided against it at the last minute, and I was like, okay, never mind. We'll leave her hair as it is. We'll leave it in as the color it was randomized at. But we are actually going to be done with Raven here in just a second. We're just picking out her bathing suit now. And I really liked that red on her. I thought that looked gorgeous. So, of course, we're creating their child. And then here is little Miss Grace. So, I was going to have her be a social butterfly, but one of the traits I also have for her is to be creative. So, here I am. Here's where I'm fighting the hair colors. I was like, oh, this looks pretty. This looks pretty. But no, I was like, okay, never mind. We're going to go back to the blonde. Because that's how she should have looked in the first place. That's how she looked when she was created, so that's what she's going to look like now. So maybe when she is older, she can color her hair, but for now, she will be a honey blonde. So we kind of just go through, create a few styles for her, create a few outfits for her. I haven't really played around a lot with the kids' clothing, because in fact, even in the Get to Work series, the kids have only been like actually kids for only like an episode or two. They haven't been kids very long, so I haven't really played around with a lot of the clothing and that kind of stuff. So, but anyway, we're going to create Grace's first adopted brother, or adopted sister, excuse me, and her name is Beth. And originally when I randomized her, I was like, oh my god, she's so freaking cute. And then I realized it's a boy, so I had to change her to a girl, because I definitely want. I tried. I really did. I tried to stick with the whole boy, but it didn't work out. But anyway, go ahead, leave your feedback, comments, and your suggestions all down below. All my social media, including my Twitch link or Twitter link, is down in the description box. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and make sure you're subscribed to make sure you catch more videos just like this one and the series. And thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.